I know the defence it looks good, but it's
No, United are backs to the wall here at the minute.
yeah, but we look all right. We're well positioned. Bring on the dog shagger, says Shiddy. They are getting into the box a lot more now. Oh, fucking hell! There it is!
There you go.
Bloody hell! What sort of defending's that? It's a crap goal! I'm sorry, bloody Liverpool fans. Well, I'm not actually, because we're United fans at the end of the day. But that's crap. Is that, please don't be Luke Shaw or Lindelof. That is shit defending. Oh, for God's sake, lads. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's not even a good goal. He basically stands up the fullback and hits it low. And that's it. 1-0 to Manchester City. And I just, all the hard work, all the concentration, and they're just passing the way into the penalty box too much over the last 5 minutes for me. And here it is, Bernardo Silva at Luke Shaw, stands him up and shit. It's just terrible. It's terrible defending, that is, from Shaw. You've got to stop him, mate. You're showing him. You know what I hate about this? I'll always have a pop at Young, and I do like Luke Shaw, but you've shown him onto his strongest foot. You've shown him onto his left foot, and I know he's got a right foot, but you've shown him onto his left foot, and De Gea can't save that. It's like it's shocking. Absolutely crap defending that is from Luke Shaw, who I'm a massive fan of, but that is Bob's your uncle shit. Really disappointed by that. Really disappointed.
Looking back at it, it is disappointing defending, but you did touch on it a minute ago, Mark. Pogba jogging back, and he did exactly the same there, and he's not the only one guilty of it. Fred was there doing it as well, just jogging back, thinking Luke Shaw could handle him. And they found it.
Oh, this is it now. Look at us now. If that goes in, come on, pick your heads up, you bloody pussies. Banter FC, Pampers FC. We go 1-0 down and the heads are dropped. City are carving us open like a bloody Christmas turkey here. It's like, this has not been happening all game. And now, we've just fallen apart again. You bloody bottlers. What's all that about? We're 1-0 down. Show some, please. Hit the outside of the post. Come on. Come on.
Oh.
Go! Oh, Lingard! You couldn't wrap a bloody Christmas present! What are you doing? He's got an open goal on the back post and he's bloody missed it! What are you doing? It's the most fortuitous cross ever. Comes to Rashford here. I tell you what, this better not be as bloody easy as it looks. Rashford gets on it, comes across the face of goal. Oh, you bloody idiot, Lingard! What are you doing? Keep your eye on the bloody ball. It's a tap-in. You better score this one, kid. Oh, what? Get out!
Take a locket or something, mate.
That's a bloody tapping, that is. That's a bloody tapping.
That's
into Sane. He gets that out of his feet.
Oh,
get out! What a joke! What a joke! Bloody hell! That's a joke, that is. It's too easy. They work a situation to the left and Sane picks his spot. I tell you what, it really is breadsticks against bloody Jedis. I mean, lightsabers. Breadsticks against we are fighting Man City with breadsticks against lightsabers. Jedis against Jar Jar Binks. Weezer shit. Absolutely rubbish. I tell you what, he took them to the cliff this morning. The cliff, United's historic training ground. He took them to the cliff this morning to try and inspire them. He should have thrown them off it. This is just men against boys now. Bloody embarrassing. Hello and welcome to the United Stand. Manchester United 0, Manchester City 2. And look, you know what? Ultimately, what did we do in that game of football that Fulham, Cardiff, Huddersfield can't do? Park the bus, 5 defenders against basically 1 forward, sit back, try and keep a clean sheet, do sod all going forward really, and eventually, after about an hour, you concede 1, and then they go and get the second and kill the game. We brought 2 strikers on with 8 minutes to go. What's the bloody point? May as well let them have an early shower. Tactically, it wasn't great, but Ollie's going to get a free pass till next season. I accept that. You're going to accept that. So you've got to talk about the players' performances again. And I'm going to start off with Paul Pogba. I like Paul Pogba. He's a good player. If he goes to Real Madrid, he'll have 2 or 3 or 4 players better than him. He won't have the pressure and he'll become a better player. But as far as his future as a Manchester United player comes, it's time to go. It's time for Paul Pogba to go. And I know a lot of people love Paul Pogba and I know a lot of people don't like Paul Pogba. I know some people think he's a bad influence, some people don't. The reality is for me, what do we get from Paul Pogba that means that we should keep him? Why? Like, why should we keep him? What did he do on the pitch that was better than Fred and Pereira today, who both weren't great either? But what does Paul Pogba bring to a Manchester United football shirt? Like, he's meant to be our Hazard, our Salah, our De Bruyne. You know, he's meant to be that. He's ridiculously inconsistent. Now, he's not terrible. He wasn't the worst player on the pitch, and I don't want to say that. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is, Manchester United need to rebuild. They need to turn a new page. How do they do that? Well, you know, Ed Woodward and the Glazers don't want to give us a lot of money. So what do you do? How can you generate money from that team? Pogba will get you 150 million quid. Get rid. Because you can get 2 players who will do more in a United shirt than Paul Pogba. It just doesn't work. The experiment hasn't worked. He's a good player, but he ain't good enough for Manchester United in the sense that we're never going to put a Kante behind him and we're never going to put an Mbappe in front of him. He needs 2 or 3 world-class players around him, and at United, he's the only world-class player. He's not the final piece of the jigsaw. He needs 2 or 3 other pieces around him, and that's the problem with Pogba. He's not a leader. He's not a captain. He's not an influencer. He's a good player who needs good players around him, and he hasn't got that at United. So it's better for him and it's better for us if he just goes. In the second half, he lost the header to Raheem Sterling. Go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's not a witch hunt. It's not an agenda. We can get some good money. You can go off and have a good time because you clearly want to go as well. And I think as a United fan, I want you to go as well. I think it's the best thing for Manchester United. So that's it. It's time for him to go. And hopefully next season he won't be here. But let's talk about Manchester United tonight because you know what we've done again? Yet again, we've blown the chance of getting top 4. What a bunch of prats. I mean, seriously, Arsenal have just been beaten by Wolves. If we'd have just got a point, we could have gone above Chelsea by beating them at the weekend. If we'd beaten City, we would have had top 4 in our hands. But never looked like it. If anything, the Everton performance was better because the intention was to try and win the game. We've come out of that game with 0. If you get 0 against City, you lose. So if we'd have tried, we would have got beat 6-0. Ultimately, we parked the bus at Old Trafford, still got beat, but we only got beat 2-0. That's the story. That's the headline. We only got beat 2-0 because we parked the bus and we didn't try to win the game. I would say, like the video if you think Jesse Lingard was the worst player on the pitch, because I don't get what's going on with that lad anymore. I mean, smash a like on the video if you thought Lingard was the worst player on the pitch. Yet again, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Please do smash a like on the video, everybody, anyway. It's smash a like on the video if you think Jesse Lingard was the worst player on the pitch. Smash a like on the video if you think it's time to sell Paul Pogba. Anyway, smash a like on the video.
Saeed, man, we've lost the game here today. De Gea at fault as well for a couple of the goals there.
Yeah, man.
Where do you stand on that, man?
Nah, man, it's the hope that kills you, bro, man. Man, Barris, man. Man City, man. Bro, man, let's be honest, man. 2 quick fire goals, man. At the end, man, got that, man. They brought in Sane, bro. Came on, bro. I was fearing for Young, man, to come, man. This is a joke, man. Damian, man. It's an absolute joke, bro, man. Not in a shot on target, bro, man. These guys, man. I don't know if you've seen it, bro, yeah? You know what, man, hats off to him, without a doubt, bro. But for me, man, at club here, man, get this club to where it fucking belongs, bro. See out there, bro. Not even a shot on target, bro. That is not Man United, bro. It's we attack, bro. It was, man. You get me all in, man. I know pride of the club, man, but you gotta go for it, man. What we got to lose, bro? Nothing, man. Go for it, man. Hey, man. We got no wingers, bro. Where's the wingers, man? You got Bernardo Silva, man. They got Sane on the bench. Mahrez, bro. He brings on Sanchez and Martial. What's the point in there, man? This is going to take time, bro. We didn't need my feeling, man. But that out there is embarrassing, man. You get me?
You get me? It's of paramount importance that you get me.
I looked out there, Pogba. Every time he looked up, there was no one there, man. There was absolutely nothing there, bro. We need to buy level, world elite level players, man. These kind of players, they can't meet in the first 11, man. Of Man United, man. You got Sane on the bench, bro, man. Mahrez, bro. Come on, man. But that is what we've got to aspire to, man. Fuck that. If you're a right United fan, you want your club to do best, man. Come on, man. We need to get top 4, bro. We need to focus on what we can do, man. You know what, man? Come on, man. You know what I mean?
It's Manchester City 2, Man United 0. The one thing you could never accept is not challenging for balls, first, second and third. Not recovering, not running, not tracking back, not making intelligent runs off the ball, not creating chances. To equal the team, if not better them in terms of work rate, especially at Old Trafford, that was done and that was achieved by this Manchester United team tonight.
never mind City or Liverpool, mate. We're just shite on our own. You know what I mean? We shouldn't even be thinking about them. We should be just thinking about, let's actually give the fans something to cheer. I just want to cheer a goal, mate. But there's so much work to do at this club right now. It's embarrassing. It's just. I mean, I spoke the other day, and for United fans to be actually talking about other clubs, hoping that we lose a game just so Liverpool don't actually win the league. That's how far we've dropped. We're actually thinking like we used to mock the other teams for thinking like that, and actually talking more about what United were doing. Now we're turning into that. We're just dropping further and further down. Expectation levels are dropping and dropping and dropping.
Ashley Young is a disgrace and should never wear that fucking captain's armband. Should never wear that captain's armband. They're a disgrace.
Martin Edwards wasn't liked a lot by the fans. A lot of fans sick of him all the time with his wage structure and shit like that. But to be fair to the guy, he continually developed Old Trafford. Took it from the shithole it was really in the 80s.
And we haven't got a plan in place or a structure.
Or a titty bar is what we're like.
In terms of a fully functioning team, in terms of tactically, in terms of the way they're coached, in terms of the money they spend, in terms of the players they have, the personnel they have. City are levels above Manchester United at the moment.
Always at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We've got Sanchez, Pogba, and Fred. Marcus Rashford is backboard and red. The greatest of English football.